Hello, welcome to my re-recording of my second episode of Roadcraft. I recorded this once and played for a while. I reset my game to restart this section over because I found out my mic wasn't actually recording last time. So in this section, I'm going to shorten it from the way I did it last time. This section right here is just going to be exploration of the first part of Aftermath. Just getting the clouds on the map cleared out of the way. So we won't be doing any missions really, we'll just be driving around. So let's see. So last time, episode 1, we did all this and cleared as much as we could. There might be some little spots up in here we could get. We may come back to that later. Actually, I wonder. I'm gonna put a marker here. I'm gonna drive by this on the way over to the other. What we're gonna do is we're supposed to be headed over here for Aftermath. Go across the bridge. Go over here, and there's an island right here. We're gonna try to uncover the fog over all that. First, we're gonna drive up here, and that'll be the main purpose of this section of recording. That and double checking to make sure all the recordings come out okay. Let me check my settings real quick. Turn up my game volume a little bit. In my Discord, I actually am sharing this. Maybe somebody will hop in, maybe they won't. I don't know. Let's get back to raining. Let's just go for a drive. I don't know why that gate's closed. I opened it before. Oh, that's right, because stuff has reset since we're moving on to the other part of the game. Things are tore up a little bit because this is after the storm. It amazes me those little palm trees are so resilient. It also amazes me the palm leaves themselves will stop you. You can drive over top of all this stuff, it crushes right up. You come up against one of those little palm leaves sticking out, that'll stop you dead in your tracks. Well, let's try going up this way. Let's see, where was I headed on this map? Over there. Okay. This truck's staying awful clean in this mud. Yeah, I thought I cleared all this map. That just heads it into, up against the cliff up there, it looks like. Yep. Alright. Let's clear that marker. Delete. We're going to head down to right here to cross. Really? Well, way to start. Is there anything I can winch to? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to. Oh, there we go. Success. That's what I get for looking for where the dang marker was at, not watching what I was doing. Always keep your eyes on the road, kids. Even when the road is off-road. Ooh, I wonder if I can get down through that after the storm. Stupid little scrub brush. Putting the brakes on. Alright, there we go. There's the bridge we got across.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm.
You didn't move shit. You're still sitting in that office, Kelly.
I was a bit worried about it. Storm and all.
Delete that. Okay, first we'll do the road that circles the island. And then we'll go back and start picking up this center fog out of it. Let's see, where do we want to cross here at? That over there looks a little difficult. That right there looks like our best bet. So let's shift into low. Let's see, where are we gonna crawl through at? Right here, I think. on, swing around. Try and get the back of the Jeep to swing. Or Jeep. It's not Jeep, but this Hummer type vehicle. I'm afraid if I get a little closer to the water, I might flip over into the water section. There on my left. Alright. That right there just looks awfully steep. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that one off. Alright. Come on, come on. You can do it. Get that butt around there. Alright. Okay, so where are we going to tackle this one at? Once again, that upper part looks really steep. Looks like over that direction. It's probably our best bet. Kick her back in low again. Yeah. Got some big rocks there to the right. I think if I go down here, straight across. Maybe. Curl around here. Come on. Dig, 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 dig. Woohoo! Alright, back on the so-called road. Okay, we got a little town here. Let's check our map. I think there's a couple little alleys down here we'll run down. Just to keep opening up near the river when we can. That's some deep mud. Hey, here's a little side road. Let's check this out. Let's get over here to the river. Make sure the fog's cleared up. Yep. Whoa. There's the main road over there. I don't know if we can sneak around this building up that way and over. Well, that says it's good. That boat had a bad day. What the heck happened to that? Oh, that tree. That tree's having a problem. Oh! Oh, that should unlock some fog. Where the heck are we going? Oh, look at all that fog we unlocked. Wow. I think we definitely have to do recovery on this one. Okay, what are my options? There's there. Next to the bridge. Oh, wow. I gotta go back over all the rust. I'm not gonna go over the rust stuff. I'll go the other way. Oh, that was kind of bogus. I thought the last patch was supposed to have fixed a bunch of that. Alright. I guess that was one way to unlock some of the fog. But we'll be driving back over that way anyway. This is, when I messed up my earlier recording, I found a cool spot over there that I'm gonna use for my thumbnail. So I can't really justify using it for my thumbnail if we don't drive over there. And that's where they want us to go. We'll drive through this part of the yard, but we're not going to actually tag the target and unlock it right now. Purpose of this video is just to be out unlocking, like I said. Just so we can see our options. Nice muddy sections, they'll probably need sand later. Looks like a bridge point there. Road closed section. Not closed now. Okay, so. Oh yeah, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Well, you can't. Can't winch to the vehicle? You can winch to that. That's interesting. I'd want to winch to the tracked item there. Let's see, this looks like the narrowest spot right here. Okay, it's also the steepest to get out of. Alright, let's try this right here. There we go. Huh. I guess when I hit those boulders over there, I should, on the other side after turning off the bridge, I should have used the winch to clear those. Get this our big, no, not that big rock. That big rock. That should clear that good enough. I think that'll bust. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Well, that looks like another lovely little bridge area you can build. Yeah, okay, that's the major stuff out of the way there. Like I said, I should probably go back and clear those boulders over by the bridge. You can't get that little boulder? Let me get that. Nope, won't let me attach to that little boulder. Okay, I'm about back to the town where the trees sent me flying. Come on, car, let's get you out of our way. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Okay, so let's see. We can flip this guy back over. Come on. Right there. Oh? Oh, I think that's on the other side. Alright. Come on, come on. Flip, 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 flip. There we go. Okay, let's see. Front tires are kind of turned that way, so. You can give it a little boost over that way. Come on, that barrel isn't that bad. Let's get you over here outside the road. There we go. Well, let's not go spinning again. I don't want to go flying. I just want to get some of this debris out of the road in case I end up bringing an NPC convoy through here or something. I won't have to mess with it later. I'm guessing the plastic ones are smashable. Yep. Since I can't winch to the chair, I'm guessing it's smashable too. Yep. Okay, so let's just see about this last barrel. Alright. As long as the barrel doesn't roll all the way back into the... Really, barrel? There you go. Stay right there. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Right there is where I went flying. Whoop. So we got around the island up there cleared. Got a little spot right here to clear. And then we'll go back down into this area. Hopefully we don't meet a tree that sends us flying again. Alright. I wonder if I can squeeze through this little gap here. Ooh, a sturdy swing set. Well, not getting through there. Probably not through there either. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there's big falls there. Up behind this building, maybe we can get up to the central. So I don't care to mess with those right now. And if we drive all the way around to get to this part like I was just talking about, that's kind of, we'll see if we can sneak up back here. Let's see, so there's kind of a spot. There's kind of a spot. There's kind of a spot to check. There's a spot to check. There's a spot to check. There's a spot to check. I'm just looking to see where it looks like there's a washout going up. I can't really tell right there. Maybe right there? That looks like all cliff, and then we're all back down there. Okay, so first plane, can we get behind this wall here? They're way up right there. Alright, come on, back down. And see if we can get a little further to the right there. little helper pull with the winch there, and we're up. It's got some steep angles up here. Okay, so I don't want to pop tires up over that. Or, ooh, there's a possible path. Up there to the left. Alright, we made it up on top. Okay, so let's delete that marker. Okay, so which way we want to go? Well, I guess we'll see if we can follow along the side here. Maybe. This was where my other marker was. Hey, we're finally getting muddy. Well, that looks like a much easier way to get up and down. Let's go up here, clear a little bit of the fog. Whee! Oh, I got a piece right there. We gotta go back around that way, I think. We might be able to get it just by creeping along here. As long as we don't get too sideways. I got part of it. This looks like it's gonna get me into trouble. So we'll try to get... Well, the fog's clearing up the longer I sit here. Oh, alright. That's pretty good. So we'll back up and go back this way. I would say this point right here definitely looks like a good spot to come up if I need to. If I need to again later, I should say. So we're gonna call that good right there. We're going to try to go up here to check that point out. looks like right there won't be too bad either. Maybe a little rough right in there. Oop, take the parking brake off, dummy. I got some boulders in there. So it could be doable. I think that way, if you coming up on top for a reason, I think that way would require some sand. It's gonna be a little angly. Angly, is that a word? Those rocks right there. Whoop, parking brake. Yeah, that one looks a little rough. I could get down that point right there, probably, but so I'm kind of looking at it as, you know, the outer road. You have to go all the way around. You know, is there a shortcut spot? Okay, so we need to go back up this way. See if we can get up on top there. Whoa. Well, one wrong bounce here and you don't have anything to winch to. Look at that sun knock across that water. Let's see, yeah, maybe I can get around there and on back around. That's really rocky. Ooh, there's a good view of the harbor. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that cleared that up pretty good. That's pretty good, so looks like we're gonna head back around to the screen here and then duck down. Once we learn to take off our parking brake. Big L low. it's a little steep. Let's go down this way a little bit. Okay, what do we got here? Let's get down and see what that looks like coming up right there. Well, that's all close. Cliffs. That's a big rock in the way right there. Put a tree out in the middle, it ain't nowhere, and I'll hit it. That's real rocky also. Let's see. Sand quarries. We got a sand quarry back that way. So I would say if we're dumping sand, this looks doable, but it doesn't. We're dumping sand to fill over to create a shortcut. See, what I'm thinking is you gotta go. We got the port here. We got a town here. Where was the bridge at? There is a possible bridge there. You know, instead of going all the way that way, maybe we could, this next to the sand there, maybe we could fill this with sand and get up and just truck straight across. Let's see, future, thoughts for there. Delete that. We're going to go see if we can get up to that point. Oh, that point ain't that far away. Make sure I'm back off the edge of the cliff here. Climb over top of these things. Uh-oh. Come on, grab that rock in front. Come on, pop over that rock. Alright, let's try going around this one. Come on, grab it, grab it. I wish I could switch to just front tires only. There we go. We're around it. Okay, so we cleared that. Now we gotta see if we can snake up through there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oof. Oof, come on, roll on, roll on. There is absolutely nothing to winch to. Oh well. See, I don't see anything in here. It looks like a possible up point. So we would probably have to come back around to here to climb back up. So let's see, where was that point? So we're thinking here we will attempt to go back up. But since we're over here, we got these rocks here we'll probably clear, and then we'll investigate this area, which I know there's a spot there I want to look at, because that's going to be my thumbnail. Although the flying car might make a good thumbnail from the tree. Alright, let's see if we can get up here and winch some of these rocks out of the way. So you know, any major road you're going to end up having a convoy going through. So might as well deal with some of this shit right now. Oh, the cycle time on this winch is amazing. My real life winch wouldn't last that long. My Harbor Freight winch wouldn't have lasted that long. Come on, Rock. or if I should pull on the other side, pull those other three the other direction. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Look at those ruts I made. Or if it'll let me. Nope. Huh. I was hoping it would let me hook to the top of the rock. Yeah, like that. Flip it on over. There we go. That's pretty good. Here, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Almost got this little section cleared. Oh, there's more up there, of course. I love how it actually does dig holes. Come on. Why won't you connect to that one? There you go. Alright, that should be pretty good for there. Looks like we got a couple up here to get rid of. Alright, that's pretty good. As I push it back out on the road. Looks like we got like 3 over here. Like those little ones there won't get. Oh, summit. Low gear, that's what I want. Alright. Let's get up over here and see if we can pull it up this way. Woohoo! That one's right at the edge, but we'll go ahead and pull her up anyway. Anything else we can hook to? Nope, nope, nope. There's a couple big ones right there. Come on, let's go, Rocky. Trying to get any major ones out of my way from when we know we'll be fixing this road later. Whoops. So, get a little preemptive clearing out. Alright, let's get back to exploring. Back to the off-road. Over here next to the river and see how much we've got of the fog along the... Okay, we've got rid of the fog right along there. Got up there to go along the edge there, provided we can actually get through up here. Doesn't look like we can go too far up this way. Like this may be the end of the road right here. Yep. The end of the off-road. It looks like somewhat shallow there. We could see how deep that is. That drops off quick. That is, nope, that's a no-go. Oh, I wonder if I can get up there. Bounce, bounce. All right. We have a winner, 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 chicken dinner. Oh, don't tilt on me now. Come on, climb, climb, climb. All right. Wasn't really expecting that spot. Okay. Looks like they all just drop off into the water there. Whoa! And there's the edge of our map. So that looks like the edge right there, because remember that's where we went flying through. We ended up way out here, so that must be edge of the wall of fog right there. So we need to get on top of this. See if this is a spot right there. Nope. That's definitely too steep. Maybe right there. Yep. There's our edge. I don't know what would happen if we cross it, but I don't want to come all the way back up here again. At least not at the moment. I don't know if it would destroy us, throw us, or just stop our forward movement. Didn't stop our forward movement when we got thrown. That is for certain. No, it's cutting along the corner there, so... Let's see. Got a straight line going across there. We pretty much unlocked that right there. Maybe we... See if I can get around this. Yep, there's the wall. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, get up that. Woohoo! Alright, so the river goes right through there. I have no idea if we can go down right there. That is a possible exploration point. That is a one-way exploration point, kind of looks like. There's my thumbnails point right up ahead. There we go. Let's see if we can cycle the camera around it. Here lies Eugene Saburov. He tried too hard to add everything in SnowRunner. Okay, so I don't think that's a viable option. We're going to try to pull down and around that way. Oh, that just looks way too steep right there. Okay, so... well, I have a whole lot more fog left. I think by the time I drive out of this, we'll have most of the fog here cleared. a bigger portion of fog right there than I thought. So we have to go back around that. Get that cleared out. Like this big central rock. See if there's yeah, there's the way on top. Okay, so forward. So it looks like down right back there. Trying to split that fog. Oh, it almost looks like caves over there. Rain. Over this point, let's see how our fog's doing. Drive along this little rock right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, looks like a good spot check. Okay, so that's down below. We got some right in there. Okay. Alright, looks like we... Really? There's a section back there I didn't get. Otherwise, most of everything up here is good. So we gotta go back over here to go down. Let's go over there and make sure that's taken care of before we hop off the top here. can see the pyramid off in the distance there on the horizon. Okay, so I wonder if I can get down right here. Yeah, looks like it. I can at least get down a little ways. I could get down really far real quick. If I could guarantee to right myself back up. Should we try it? Yeah, I think we're pretty much done up on this section. Let's see what happens. Okay, which side do we want to go off on? See if I can bounce down off this. Oh, 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 oh. Well, we bounced all right. Okay, question is, can we pull ourselves around? How strong is that tree? Well, that tree wasn't strong enough. Here was that tree. I have no idea what I'm hooked to. Another tree bites dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. This is funny. Oh, oh, oh. If I could only shoot through the rock to that one. Oh, come on, my tires are touching the rock. What's that red? Hey, 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 hey. Woo, we did it. About ran out of trees, but we did it. Looks like this is the end of the line there. Now, let's not flip back over. Enough of that shit. Oh, this might be fun to get out of. Looks like I have Fat Man squeeze right here. Come on, really? You know, I think we've had several points we should have had beer breaks. So everybody knows if you're off-road, you know, you get stuck like that, it's time for a beer first. Or your drink of choice. Alright, how are we doing on the map? That's pretty good. We just got this little section right there to try to get up back onto. And then we'll call this, we'll get down locked, we'll get down, back down here and park just outside of the, just in the edge of the harbor there. And then that way next episode we could, start on some of the missions. Okay, can I get up through there? I don't think so. Oh, maybe that way. It looks awful steep. Come on, come on. Your tire's over. Grab. So, I could hook to those one boulders. pull them out of the road. These are much larger boulders. Why can't I hook to them? Fine, I just need this back end to pull around a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna make it up this. She's trying, but she just won't quite grab. Could just get that wheel to pop over just a little bit. I think I could get it. Oh, that tire's up. Was up. All right. Forget that one. Come on, curl around, curl around. So that's a no bueno. No good. Delete that marker. Let's go look where I got this one marked at the edge of the sand field. Ooh, that would be a steep one. I don't think I can get up there either. No, without the sand. Alright, let's go on up to this next marker. Oh, wait a minute. Was that where I got up before? Great if I had memory. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Alright, that one ain't working. Go off the parking brake. I keep hitting the parking brake instead of taking out a low gear. That don't look... Maybe that one might be sandable. This looks worse than the last one. Come on, if you were a Jeep, you could do this. Boy, we're getting nowhere fast, aren't we? Maybe we won't go up and see that other spot. Maybe we'll just make that part of a, another. See, there I go, hitting park instead of low. Alright, I think we're just gonna call it here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to, at some point, do a bunch of sand. To, climb up that spot back there. I'll probably end up having to sand this section of road I just went through. Somewhere. I'm sure that this was where I'd went up before. Let's give it one more shot. Let's go from this angle. Come on, you can do it. Smoke those tires. Come on, get around, get around, get around. Oh yeah, I got too much mud in my tire. I won't pull the tree out, I might need it again. Alright, we did get up. Perseverance. Okay, where did we need to go? We need to go all the way over here. Clear this out. Question is, how do we go about getting over to that part? Okay, can I go to here, or do I need to go down along there? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. All right. So let's run along this up here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Really? Really? Come on, can you, come on, come on, come on, climb out of there. Hey, how's it going? This time see me stuck. No. Not too bad. I've been trying to unclear this fog up here. And it just kind of bounced me. I was trying to cut right across right there and it just bounced me off into that side, and now I think I'm screwed. How's your picnic go today? Right. I think I'm gonna give up on covering this little bit right now. I was just about done anyway. Took me forever to find a spot back up on top. I finally found a little spot here. When you go this way, you got these big ravines you gotta cross through. Over here was an easy spot to get up. Uh-oh, I got distracted. I recovered at the wrong end. I had 2 recovery points. I think I'm just gonna end up this little episode. I was just exploring and unlocking the map, trying to get as much fog undone as possible, and then I think I'm gonna drive over to the harbor I need to go to, and then end this stream. When I tried recording this before, my mic wasn't working, so I ended up deleting it. I was messing with settings, and evidently I screwed up the mic setting. Whoa. So you're gonna try hopping on Icarus? Gotcha. Luna got in, finally. When she finally did pop in Icarus, she was kind of under the world. And when I was looking at logs, I had all these errors because the body parts were all out in places they shouldn't have been. So she ended up, I think, doing an unstick, and then she popped up to where she could get out and deal with everything. I just like driving around in this game. It's like end up be repairing the roads and all that. Tomorrow night I'll be back on with Dragon again. I think you can, I'm not sure. I have to check, but I think you can have only 4, maybe more. I'll have to look at stats on that, see how many multiplayers you can have. So episode 1, you saved this section of the island I was on from a big storm washing out, what was it called? The phosphate plant. And then this was after a storm came through, and you gotta come through and fix up the storm damage. And you get to progress to this island over here. Make a quick adjustment here. Turn up the volume for a section you're on. Make sure it's loud enough to be heard. Still learning all these things. Here I pulled out a bunch of boulders out of the way earlier. Since this is the main road, I assume, well, I know there'll be some NPC convoys you bring through here. I had one section where this, and they just fixed things, but there's a palm tree that I clipped and it started spinning out of control. Well, I thought I was far enough away from it, and I tried turning around, and it picked me up and threw me all the way across the map. I mean, it's bad enough when I get stuck, but and I can't winch myself around and have to recover, but so I'm going to stop right there because that's the objective that starts the missions. I'm going to cut the stream right here. Okay. Once I get it down. thanks for joining, for being my first person in a stream, even though it wasn't live.